Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Priyanka Kumar. I'm your tarot card reader. So today we're going to be looking at a reading called Are You on Their Mind? This may be for people who are in a relationship or who may be separated, whatsoever may be the situation. Sometimes we really wonder if they're actually thinking about us, or if I am on their mind, what is it that they are dreaming about or thinking about, and whatever questions that may arise during the reading. Also, I would like to tell you that do not expect any person to keep thinking 24/7 about you. You cannot be on anybody's mind for 24/7. A lot of personal readings clients that I get, sometimes the early 20s people, they tend to always wonder why they're not thinking about me, why they're not messaging me, why they're not calling me. So let me just tell you that it doesn't work that way all the time. Everybody has their own priorities, own set of lifestyle, and the way they look at different situations is very different. So learn to accept anybody the way that they are, and do not expect them to behave the way that you want them to be, right? Then you are not liking or loving a person for who they are as a person, but you're just making a different version of themselves in your head, and you're wanting them to be that way, which is unfair, right? So it's important that we accept them the way they are then, and just learn to go with the flow of the relationship. So today we'll be looking a lot of questions about around these lines. So as usual, we have three piles. We have the red star, the blue star, and the green star, 1, 2, and 3. So you can meditate upon your situation, or think of a person that you want to know if you are on this person's mind or not, whatsoever kind of relationship that may be. Although a lot of these readings are meant for people in relationship or in separation, nevertheless, if this resonates for you for any situation, then you're more than welcome to hear the messages what the spirit guides have to offer to you. All right. And also, I would like to tell you that some of the readings may not resonate with your situation. Don't try and force yourself to fit into this, and just look at what the messages are. Be open and receive them. All right. Let's begin with the reading. Welcome to pile number 1 for those who picked the red color star. Let's take a look at the message for you. This says gratitude. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. Okay. So here, I think that your person is very grateful for having you in their life, and I see that they have learned a lot of lessons from you. Just the way that you are, they fully appreciate you, and the life lessons that you have given to them is something that cannot be compared with anything. Okay, be it a good experience or be it a bad experience, whatever that may have happened in your connection, they are extremely grateful for it, and they thank the universe that for bringing you into their life. Okay, here I also see that somewhere there is a feeling that they consider you to be very precious in their life, and here the card also says that life lovingly presents to you. So it is that you're definitely on their mind here, although I will take a look at a lot of tarot cards for this situation. But here, just with this card, I would like to say that there is enormous amount of gratitude that they have towards this connection, and for you being in their life for it. Okay, let's take a look at the tarot cards. What do the cards have to say about your connection? This is one of my oldest tarot deck, which I've been using since almost, I think, 5+ years. Very attached to this deck, and this gives very good answers for me at any point of time. Okay. Are you on their mind, and what do they have to say about you? Okay. Are you on their mind and what is happening in the situation? Let me pick one more card. Okay. Okay, so what's happening in this connection is that I see that they have somewhere manifested you, and I see that you are definitely on this person's mind, but there is a feeling that something is not right in this connection at this point of time. Okay, and also considering the fact that you are curious to know if you're on their mind and you've come upon this reading, it is a sign that maybe something is not right and you still want to know if they are thinking about you or not. We'll clarify that with more of tarot cards, but to begin with, I would say that there has been a situation where both of you have parted ways, but still, if you remember with this gratitude card, I did mention that be it a good experience or a bad experience, they're very grateful to you. Okay, and for this connection. So here I see there is a mix of both. Okay, there is the good feeling and the bad feeling also, and I see that this relationship somewhere moved too fast, and it was in a pace which was more than expected. And I see that this person was seeking stability. Okay, but somewhere there was a loss of emotions as well. Okay, maybe something happened between the two of you, and one of you turned back and moved away from it. Okay, maybe the situation was such that you did not know how to react to it. Okay, and these things are not something that has troubled the relationship to a major extent, but to some extent only, which means that this can still be fixed. This can still be resolved, and whatever that you want to do with this connection, I would say that you still have the blessings of the universe to make this connection happen. Okay, and there is a kind of emotions that is still there in this relationship. Although this person, see, I'll explain it to you in very simple terms. Here the Knight of Cups is moving in this direction, here the Knight of Wands is moving in this direction. Somebody walked away too fast from this relationship, somebody walked away too slow in this relationship. Okay, and here this person carrying the cups has filled emotions, and even though they've moved, they're still waiting, they're still stable. So it is that it's not over yet, it is not over, and they still want to ignite things, they still want to make this connection happen, is what I am seeing with this connection. So you are definitely on their mind without a doubt. Okay, let me check the cards for what is the future of this connection, so that I'll be able to guide you about what is necessary for you to do in this connection. What is the future potential of this connection? I'm sorry. This happens every time while I'm shuffling the cards. There are two cards here. Okay. So you see, while I was shuffling, the Six of Swords fell, and then we have Four of Wands, Eight of Wands, and Two of Cups. There is definitely deep emotions involved in this connection. Although at this point of time, it may seem like this person has walked away from you, there is going to be um more energy, more focus, more commitment towards this relationship. You have Four of Wands and Two of Cups in the same deck. What more energies do you want, right? So Two of Cups is a card which signifies a lot of deep emotions, deep contentment that you have with each other on every level, and the way that they treat you. And Four of Wands is again a success card, and definitely the future potential of this looks absolutely wonderful to me. You just have to stay focused in this connection, and the person, as I told you, that the situation is changeable, it could be changed. It is just that there is some misunderstanding or some kind of a conflict that has happened, and both of you have moved apart, drifted apart from each other. But here I see that although they have walked away, or you have walked away from this connection, there is definitely going to be a reconciliation. There is definitely going to be and the time that you come back, I would say, is going to go even more deeper. Maybe the separation for a particular period of time was important and necessary for both of you to realize how important this connection is, and that is exactly why they're being grateful here. They are so grateful for the universe that this separation happened, so that they could realize what kind of a connection this is, and what you meant to them, and how deeply this connection is for them. So this kind of separation is absolutely wonderful, isn't it? So a person could realize many things in their connection. So this is what I see, is the near future potential of this connection. I will pick up last few cards for what should you be doing, or what should your course of action be in this connection. Okay, what should your course of action be? Okay, you need to be very strong. Okay, you need to, I wouldn't say dominating, but be more stable and have a control over your emotions. That's very important here. Have a control of your emotions and learn from the lessons of whatever has happened. Your life has given you enough of teachings to be built upon. So I think you need to keep recalling those lessons, and make sure that this experience of life that you have, or the experience of all the situations that you have, is so important, which is going to make you very stable and strong. Okay, and here I also see that you need to become a little more courageous, you have to grow from the situation, basically. From just being a middle school person to a high school person, how you mature in your energies and your thought process and everything. I see that use all your skills and become more stable and more growing, I would say. Okay, so that is the advice for you, and I feel like picking a little more cards for the messages for you from them. Let me just get that deck. Okay, just give me a minute. So what are the last few messages that I have for you from your person? Okay, this flipped, so I'm going to take these two cards. Every chapter of our story is my favorite. I wish you never walked away. So this is a clear-cut sign that you were the person who walked away in this relationship and not them. So I would say that so to sum up the whole reading, I think this is pretty much clear, right? I don't even have to explain. They embrace every little bit of your story. They like every bit of everything, and they are really wishing that you never walked away. So I would say reconcile with them. The advice for you is that have a control over your emotions, reconcile with this person and work it out. And I would say definitely huge potential in this connection. All right, so that's all I have for you in this reading. I hope this resonated. If so, please do let me know in the comments below. I would be more than happy to hear from you, and I will see you again sometime soon. Take care and have a good day. Bye bye. Hey guys, welcome to pile number 2 for those who picked the blue color star. Let's take a look at what are the messages for you, if you're on this person's mind or not. The card that we have is cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. Okay. Okay, so here what I sense from this card is that you are trying to manifest this person, but you do not understand that they also have their feelings of their own, and they also have their own energies and values and experiences. So you need to cooperate with each other and understand that every person and every individual is very different from what they are, right? Nobody is exactly the same as you are. Everybody has their own lifestyle, and I think I've repeated this quite a number of times in most of my readings. And this is from my experience as a tarot card reader, that I come across many clients who think that, the person was supposed to behave this way. Why did they react like that? Why did they react like this? They shouldn't have said that. No, they have all the right to say what they want, because that is who they are. And if you stand in their shoes and understand that they can also tell the same thing to you, that you shouldn't have said that, you shouldn't have reacted this way, right? So the compromises and the cooperation is what makes a relationship, isn't it? So here I see that you need to understand the viewpoint of other people as well, especially in this connection. It should be give and take in a relationship, and not just keep giving. I also see that here both of you need to seek help from each other and grow, rather than being stubborn and uh, being more egoistic in the relationship, and always wanting to receive and not just give at all. I hope you're getting what I'm trying to say. Let me pick up more cards, and then I will tell you if you're on this person's mind or not. Oops, I'm sorry. Are you on this person's mind or not? Are you on this person's mind? Okay, mixed energies here again. The Kabbalistic energy. I see that there is a separation in this connection. I see that both of you are not together, and what I'm trying to understand from this situation is that you guys have had a conflict, and probably you became the dominating one, and they did not like it. They want to reignite that passion and start fresh, but I feel this relationship moved too fast and they were unable to take it. I see that there has been a lot of blame game played here. Like, they feel they were targeted, they were tortured, they were mentally too much stressed in the situation, and things have come to an end. Although there is the Sun card here, which is a new beginning and everything, I see that the new beginning has happened to them after the separation. Okay? Here I see that the justice that is going to be served to you is because of your own actions, what you have created here. And this is a major situation in your life where you need to understand how people work. This is a lesson for you here and not the other person. And I see that there is a lot of delay in this connection in anything moving forward as well. Like, I see that things have just started to fall apart, and I see too much of negativity in this situation. Okay, so here there is also the lack of this person has lost their confidence. They have lack of confidence because after what has happened in your situation, they are not in a condition to make a move, or they are not in the situation. Because if you recollect from this card, I told you that it's not always about receiving, it's also about giving. And you have to realize that every person has their own experience and own value, which was not respected for this person at all. Okay, here I see that they have their own doubts of making this relationship happen. Like, I feel that they were completely transparent to you, they were completely open and giving everything that you wanted, but somewhere you were not at the receiving end, but you expected more and more and more, and they were just tired of it. Okay, here, more than experiencing the value of true love, I see that it was too much of uh, just like having too much expectations from this person. Okay, so that is what I see is this person feeling towards you. But are you really on their mind? I still have doubts if you're on their mind. uh, okay. Okay, see, I'll tell you. Are you on their mind? Slightly yes, maybe. Okay, don't take that as a confirmed yes, but it is slightly yes. I'll tell you why. Because this person, the way that this relationship has hurt them, they cannot take such stress in their life. Okay, they cannot, they like to have a very smooth and a peaceful loving relationship, which did not happen, so they chose to walk away from this. Okay, they have actually walked away, but it is only at a certain time, they certain point of time they think of you. Okay, if you ask me directly, are you on their mind, I would say only 10-20%, not more than that. Okay, and here, the future potential of the relationship, I see that it needs a lot of nurturing, lot of caring, it needs too much of patience, and I see that it's just the card of divine timing, where only if it is truly meant to happen it will happen, if not, no. Okay, but the chances are very less for as far as I see the future potential of this relationship, because the universe is showing you the direction for you to learn your lessons and not for this connection to happen. Okay, so I would say the future potential of this relationship is no, because you yourself have made this choice, and the way that this person was treated is in such a way that you have trapped them in their own emotions, and they don't feel like having any kind of relationship. They have closed their emotions, they have closed everything about it. It's only 10 to 20% is what they think about you, otherwise it's a no. Okay, so I let me pick up some cards as advice for you as to what you should be doing in this point of time. What should your course of action be? Queen of Cups, the Chariot, the World. A lot of major cards are here. I see that you are also under the conflict if you have to make a move or not. I would say first realize everything, take time and heal yourself rather than being in a hurry to make the move. If you make a move without understanding the situation, without calculating any kinds of situations, and contemplate on your own thoughts and emotions, if you make a move without all of this, then I would say that this relationship is going to crash if you do that. But if you truly understand every single mistake that you did and the way that you treat this person, and gain a control over your emotions, and then approach this person, I would say then there is a chance of you working out this relationship. Okay, so do not rush into it. I would say take some time out, because here patience is very important for you. I also see that you may suddenly want to rush into things, and just by hearing this message, do not see that there is a huge potential for this relationship. I'm repeating again, because this potential depends upon you, not on them. So unless you realize and make things happen, it is not going to work out. So it is important that you understand and learn a lot of lessons, and then you need to work out on this particular relationship. Okay, I'll pick up last few messages for you from your person. For pile number 2, what are the messages from your person? Every chapter of our story is my favorite. My heart is too fragile to be given to you, right? So here, isn't that wonderful that they like every bit of the time that you have spent together, and they do think about you, as I mentioned, not too much but little, yes. And they're very sensitive, so the way that you talk to them, the way that you behave, everything matters a lot. And my heart is too fragile to be given to you. So from their side, they have closed the doors, and I don't see a potential from their side. If anything has to happen, it has to be from you, especially after you truly understand and realize everything. Then you make a move. All right. Okay, so that's all I have for you in this reading. I hope this resonated. If so, please do let me know in the comments below. I would be more than happy to hear from you, and you can book a personal reading with me by messaging me on my Instagram or my WhatsApp. I will see you again sometime soon. Take care and have a good day. Bye-bye. Welcome to pile number 3 for those who picked the green color star. Let's take a look at what is the message for you. What is the reading? Self-love. It says you realize that love of self is necessary to love another. Okay. So here I see that you have realized, it's very much pretty clear that you have understood that how important it is to embrace yourself, to love yourself, to be in love with another person. Love is something that you offer to another when you have enough, right? Unless you have something of it, you cannot give. Say, for example, even just as simple as a small piece of chocolate. Can you offer chocolate to somebody when you yourself do not have it? No, right? So first you need to have it before you give it to somebody else. So here I see that you haven't embraced yourself enough, and you have now come to an understanding that self-love is essential, and that is what is going to make you love another person open-heartedly, and you'll be able to accept them even more better when you love yourself. And that is something where the unconditional love happens, right? And I also see that when you understand how important it is to love yourself, you understand the values of being a human, you understand how everybody's time, feelings, emotions, their thoughts and everything is so important. You will be able to see life in a different perspective when you understand yourself much better, and self-love is the only way that you will be able to understand so much more about yourself, right? So let's take a look at tarot cards now to see your situation and if you are really on your person's mind or not, and whatever questions that may come through the reading. If you are on your person's mind, are you on their mind? Okay. If you're following my channel regularly, I'm sure you're aware that I don't do reversals. It's very rare situations that I do reversals. Okay. Are you on your person's mind? Yes. Definitely you're on their mind. And I see that this relationship is somewhere kind of a soulmate connection, or maybe you guys met through families. A lot of families are involved in this connection, or you may come from the same family background, same religion, caste, or whatever that may be, but you come from the same family backgrounds, okay, or you have met through some families, okay. So here I see that this connection is a little too deep, and there is too much of heat and passion in the moment. There is the urge for you to be with this person, especially physically. Like, I understand that there are emotion connections as well involved, but there is a need for both of you to be with each other in your physical presence is what I see. There might have been a little bit of arguments and disappointments in the relationship, and that is why it has led you to understand how much self love is important. Okay, and I see that this person lets you be free and not hold you back too much. They give you all the freedom, they give you all the ability to explore yourself, to be yourself. So that is the beauty of this relationship, you know. It is a very smooth going relationship without any hurdles, and they just made you realize that after a small simple fight. Okay, but this relationship is a successful one which brings in a lot of joy to everybody around, and I think that this is a committed marriage kind of a relationship. Okay, even if you guys are just dating, I see that there is a possibility of marriage happening because a lot of cards are giving me that vibe. And this relationship is also somewhere uh, giving you life lessons. It's enlightening you, it is giving you the spiritual knowledge that you are seeking. I see that it is taking you to new directions of life, which again I think is related to this card, self love, because you hadn't discovered how important it is for you to accept yourself the way that you are and fall in love with yourself before you embrace another person. So that is what this relationship has taught you. I think both of you together, you know, it's all the cards of two people in every, you know, all these three cards here. So you've had that level of deep level of understanding that when you're together as a partner, there is a lot of learning, there's a lot of heat, there's a lot of argument, everything in balance, and that is what makes it a successful relationship with this. So you are definitely on your person's mind without a doubt. Okay, you function very well as a partner rather than an individual, but still this person lets you be that individual that you want to be. Okay, I'm checking the cards now for what is the future potential of this relationship. Beautiful cards. The opening, the beginning itself is a Ten of Cups. So it's a card which fulfills all your family desires. I definitely see marriage here, and I see that this is a relationship where you are emotionally satisfied. It is not just as a marriage on the physical terms, but I see that emotionally this relationship gives you a lot of contentment. It gives you that complete family picture, you know, with a vacation, two kids, and you know, everything is just perfect in this card, right? So that is what this situation is giving you. So the future potential of this relationship is abundant, and here, although we have Seven of Cups, which is mixed emotions, I would say that mixed emotions is not applicable in your case if your person is treating that way, but they are just deviating and focusing all their energy upon one particular thing. Although there are many multiple things going on, they know how to balance out this. And with the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles in this deck here, I would say that this completes the relationship aspects. You know, the Queen of Pentacles is a queen in her own way, with all the grace and beauty, and you know, with enough money to survive on her own, and you know, she's come through a long way to become the queen of her life. And here she is also grounded, she is very mature in this connection. And here we have the Emperor, which shows that the Emperor is slightly above the King of Pentacles, right? So here, you know, it shows that this person is going to be that guiding light for you, that is like telling you what to do, what not to do. This person is going to put all their experiences of life to educate you about many things, you know. They're not going to dominate you. Many people may think the queen, the king, or the emperor may be kind of dominating, but they will utilize all their experiences in a very huge potential way. So that's what this person does for you. So it's a very perfect balanced relationship with the Emperor, the Queen, and the Ten of Cups here. So there's nothing more that I have to tell you, that what is the potential, right? Are you on their mind? 100% yes, you are on their mind. Okay, so I'll close the reading with some messages for you from your person. Oops, I'm sorry, every time I shuffle this happens. Okay, what is the message for you from your person? I wish you never walked away. And I lost myself while finding you. And this is the deck energy card. There is yet to discover more. So here, I wish you never walked away is a card which tells me with connection with the Five of Swords here, where there was a little bit of argument that I spoke about, right? So I see that balance is there, and it is okay, but they just feel that if you had never walked away, they wouldn't have missed you in that little bit. So that is what is the meaning here. So they don't want to miss you even for a little while in their lifetime. So when you have a small fight and you just walk away, they feel like, no, why did this happen? Because they're very mature than you are, and their intellectual mind is too high. To get this person, it takes a lot of courage, and it takes a lot of patience to understand this person, because they're very highly mature. Okay, and they let go of things very easily. So they understand everything from your point of view as well, and make it as simple as possible for you. So when they try to rediscover what kind of a person you are, they lost themselves. So that's what love does to you, right? Sometimes when you spend too much time with a person, you tend to become like them without even realizing what you are. So that is what they're trying to tell here, and there is yet to discover more. So they have this whole big plan of your journey together, and what you guys want to do together, and many things. So they're very excited that there is so much more to discover in this relationship, right? So it's beautiful message, and this I wish you never walked away is such a beautiful message, that in this connection where they just cannot afford to miss you even for a little bit of time. But it is okay, because that little bit of time that you were away from them has made you realize your self-love, and that has given you the lessons of how you need to think from another person's perspective as well. All right, I hope this helps. This was a wonderful reading. I'm very happy with this pile number 3 today. I'm glad to be doing readings for you. If this reading resonated, please do let me know in the comments below. I would be more than happy to hear from you, and I will see you again sometime soon. Take care and have a good day. Bye bye.